I'm sure it's fine. I think I got all the chlamydia off the floor there. No, I'll take it. Damn it. Hey guys, Crew of Blind Wave, I'm Eric.
I'm Aaron.
Shield, Aaron. Shield.
Yes.
Agents.
Yes.
Don't Shield fall.
May's gonna fall.
May is in the framework. Coulson, Mace,
Fitz,
Mac,
Gemma,
and Daisy are the 4 LMDs, isn't that right?
I don't know, you said we were in the framework and shit.
Or we're in the framework.
Oh, you know.
And we have no idea. But I think we had a poll last time about Fitz and Simmons, because they seem to be the only ones that are like, some shit's going on. So what's going on with them?
What could be happening with Fitz and Simmons in relation to their time confusion?
Yeah.
Confustion. Never mind.
Did I say confustion? Yeah. That's what I meant. That's a word. Look it up.
Their confustion.
It means perpetual state between LMD and framework.
Gotcha. Okay. So, they are unaware LMDs was at 36 votes.
Okay.
They are inside the framework was at 94 votes.
94.
And something else was at 96 votes.
Oh, something else won. What's something else you think?
And they said explain in the comments. So
explain in comments. Well, that means that we should probably just watch the show.
Pong said they can't be replaced since Simmons had access to the vids, meaning if they were LMDs, then they should have been ordered to delete those videos. And if there were more LMDs there would be more videos of the detection. But I thought with that, Coulson disabled that, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
The question now is what will they do and who do they go to? Plus, if they were inside the framework with the scene with Ada saying they replaced the top agents isn't necessary.
Maybe. Unless... Maybe. Maybe they did both. Maybe they did replace... Because they had to replace them with LMDs, but those people that were replaced are in the framework thinking that they have some kind of strife or struggle.
Sounds like too much.
It does.
Flashback said, I think Simmons is not an LMD, but I think Fitz is one.
Splitting the party.
That's
okay.
why he was struggling with the fact that the others got revealed. After all, Simmons is the only one who wasn't really alone. Which she had, Davis?
Davis.
Mm-hmm. Thomas said, I think they are all in the framework, and Eric is right about them being presented with an obstacle as a distraction. Coulson and the others are in the framework, but their obstacle is to escape capture.
Maybe, I don't know.
Eric's wrong. I think they are really 4 LMDs. If not, why would they have shown Ada saying that to Ivanov?
Misdirection, red herring, poop, deception.
Harry said if it does turn out that they are all in the framework, then it better have a good backstory, because it just seems to be a little too easy in terms of writing, because it's what everyone expects.
Does everybody expect them to be in the framework? Sounds to me like everybody did not expect that.
Yeah. You're saying that it seems easy in terms of writing because everyone expects them to be in the framework.
Does everybody expect that?
Is that not the first thing you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like so many people said, like I think something else. Right?
Yeah, but the majority of votes went to that they were inside the framework. And then people that just was like something else, but I don't know what.
Okay.
So,
I don't think it would be lazy writing because they are hiding it. Right?
Well, we'll have to see. Red Claw said it's wibbly wobbly framey walkie.
No, it's not, Red Claw. It's not that. What do you think, Aaron?
I
want you to give a clear, concise answer so that you have the ability to be wrong.
I think there are some shenanigans going on.
Oh, that seems clear and concise.
What if those 4 LMDs and the other 2 aren't?
Just straight up like that. Okay, that could be that.
See?
Yeah, I'm going to change my answer to that. So
what?
We're either both right or we're both wrong.
No, you said they're in the framework. Those guys are in the framework.
I told you they're in the framework.
You were so fucking wrong.
Of course.
Well, they're going to have to
They have to be if they're LMDs in
May
real
was
life.
the same way, so fuck.
I said they were in the framework.
Fuck, I was right.
That is a giant needle.
Huh.
Oh, stabbing him! How do you know? They're supposed
He
to
is.
be.
Look at that. He's freaky.
They're supposed to look human.
They all seem robotic, don't they?
No, Aaron, they do not.
I'll make tough enough.
So you can get a LMD Daisy then, right?
We should probably keep our brain trust together until we can decipher the code.
Execute them. Immediately. Yeah, he woke her up.
Dude, what if May saves the day?
Because she doesn't have any more directives?
So many memories of Snow.
Maybe.
With a little less hurt for each of us.
What do you mean, hurt?
Imagine if your greatest regret could be wiped away. I sometimes wonder what it would have been like if I'd never signed up. All the loss, the grief.
No!
My regrets are
The,
piled after that.
The instrument player, you ended up with her.
Live like a civilian, you know?
They've got the
Digital fucking.
I don't want them to be a thing.
Digital
no.
fucking.
No.
body which must have already been
Digital
built.
fuck yeah.
Wait, complete physical geometry.
So he could have replaced anybody.
And turning?
What was that?
God damn it, Aaron. Which one? Which one? The other LMDs couldn't recognize that they were
It's gotta be
LMDs?
Fitz, because Jim was never alone.
I mean, there must be calibration errors within the equipment or something.
Stay right there. Hey, Jim, back away.
Maybe they're just fucking with us.
Don't move.
It's you.
Shut up. Shut up.
Neither one know if they are.
Come to the workshop. You don't know.
How do you figure it out?
You don't even know like me.
Stop it. The same goes for you. It's one of us, Vince.
Because one at the door, one at a time.
Yeah, right?
Right.
I'm sorry.
No, but they said the other two.
Making me feel.
I'm not gonna fight you, Gemma.
Darn.
Even if you are a decoy.
Pick it up.
Huh? The door is right there.
Walk through the door.
Okay. That's a lot of blood.
Did you rather reach it, Audrey?
I was trying very hard to miss it. Don't come near it. Oh, no.
There's a trick. He's a thing.
Fuck! No, no, not that Home Alone.
Damn it, Gemma.
Scans at the top remaining
Where's Daisy?
agents.
Maybe it is Daisy.
Gemma, and of course, Daisy.
Are their commands working on a subconscious level?
Is she-
For detection, as with Agent May?
Well,
There wasn't time for.
Oh! Why are you standing under an engine?
good. Prime directive.
Oh, that's creepy.
It's not him. Look, it's shocked him. Zippity zap zap, zippity zap. Daisy. Daisy!
Oh, it's that one. Why are there so many? No, I like that look. Damn it. Oh, they're gonna kill them all. It's always what he always wanted. Super strength.
That's freaky. They went. Zap.
Prove to you that I'm not one either. And LMG wouldn't have inhuman powers, right? That way we'll both know. Don't touch me!
What a hug. What a hugger she is. Okay. Alright. What do we do now?
It is real, which makes it real.
They might not.
But it's not them, it's a copy of them.
I know it.
That statement fixes the paradox.
She's gonna kill
I
him.
can now
I love Radcliffe.
at once.
God damn it. Is he only gonna exist in the framework now?
Yeah. She's gonna kill his body, but let him live in the framework.
Live a long life, free of pain.
The one thing I've known, without a doubt, the whole time, is you and Vince belong together.
Feel those chills? Feel how cold I am?
You,
It's warm, isn't it?
I know that cold.
Warm with love.
What?
Smart, perceptive, courageous.
what about all the people?
Wearing that good outfit.
There's an entire-
Has a shotgun axe. Hot as fuck.
Agent Fitz is in critical. Capable of.
Oh,
Sleeping gas.
it's a robot.
Sleeping gas. Or whatever it is.
We can.
And I'll get Agent May ready for the contingency plan.
Oh, I hope May helps. I hope May helps.
Shotgun axe.
Ooh.
This is so
This is
T2.
Terminator right now.
Come on, Daisy. Use your power. He doesn't have shit.
Ooh.
She can't use it very well or she'll get hurt, right?
Yeah.
Oh! Dude, his moves are clean as shit.
He's a robot.
I know. Ooh, Karada! Oh! Stomping.
Whoa,
See
that's
that?
nice.
Oh, that's my move. Oh.
What? No, your move. Whoa!
Don't hurt yourself. That was one of the best fights he should have had. Dude,
Wow.
our girl is fighting a robot and fucking... she's not doing bad.
Listen to the music.
The moves are great, yeah. Needle.
Nice.
Mac! She's gonna... Oh my god.
Ooh, what's she doing?
Oh my god. Repulse Quake. Repulse. Whoa! That is quite the vibration.
Dude, that's crazy. I feel like that one girl is also in Supergirl. Her.
No.
I swear she looks like a girl from Supergirl.
The other DEO agent?
There's one of the
I
DEO
don't
agents.
believe
I
it's
swear
her.
it looks just like her.
Just a girl with short hair.
I swear it looks just like her.
Coulson, I have them.
This is dead.
No one have to regret this decision.
Fitz, be ready to release them.
The daisies?
Daisy Fleet.
This is terrible, but I do not mind.
She let him through.
That regret. That's what made you a person. A person I love.
This is like a season finale.
My programming
Are they on next
was
week?
to get
No.
that came from. And I'm sorry to say, you're not him.
She was sentient in the end. What a fantastic episode. Fuck!
Freddy Krueger.
Oh. I like this place. Boyfriend. Is it Lincoln? I mean, that is one of her regrets, right?
Wasn't she trying to go with Ward before that?
What?
He's a teacher, Coulson.
Why we fear them? Oh, man. Oh, man.
It's their perfect lives.
Well, it's just one regret change, she said. Come on. Be awakened. Shit!
What?
Is she buried alive? Oh, that's the Captain America 2 place.
Charles Scallion.
Yeah.
Hydra?
What regret is that? What?
Fucking thing need fixed. I called it.
Hmm?
I called Ward.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't even, Ward could even be in there. And he is. Next episode, we might see him.
Well, we definitely would see him, right?
I don't know, maybe.
So, I mean, we have to have Brett back then for like.
I mean, they didn't.
For that
They don't
thing.
even have to show him at all.
Yeah, they do.
No, they
what are you
don't.
talking about? Why wouldn't they?
They don't have to.
Oh, yes, they do. If they have a picture like that and he's in the bed, they have to show.
They never
him.
once showed him in the bed.
So what? There's a picture there, and then it's a different guy.
Yeah.
No.
I doubt that they got him for like a shot. They're like, yeah, he's gonna be sleeping here. She's not
No,
gonna
it's
come
just a
up.
tease
It's
for what's
picture.
coming up. No, it's definitely going to be him.
Showing him.
I'll eat a piece of
and
paper
just
if it's not.
teasing it.
No.
I'll eat a piece. Of
I will
paper.
eat a piece of the small paper.
like a whole piece of yellow paper.
I'll bet you. I'll slap bet you.
Oh, that was paper. I like the paper.
The paper thing, then. And you have to eat this piece, if not.
What? No, I just want you to eat paper.
You know what? I'm so damn confident. I'll do that anyway. You're scot-free, my friend.
Huh?
I'll just do it. It's because I'm so damn
Did
confident.
you think they're gonna show Brett Dalton
Yeah!
besides a picture?
Yes.
Like him walking around.
There's no way they don't. If they do, that is a cop-out and silly. They have to.
What are we betting?
Yeah.
What are we betting?
That, if they don't show Brett Dalton, I'll eat a piece of this small paper.
Okay.
They'll just have him in the next episode.
Yeah, what if he's not in the next episode?
Then I'll eat a piece of paper.
What if she sneaks out? She's like, this
Yeah.
isn't real. This isn't real.
No, they're gonna show
Backs
Brett
out.
Dalton. This was a crazy episode. It felt like a long episode because there was so much jam-packed, but it was only 40 minutes.
Yeah. The Terminator shotgun moment.
Yeah. That was crazy.
Friggin' Mac just like walking around like
Yeah.
that. Like it was all like Terminator like.
For me, the craziest moment, or at least the most emotional and creepy and emotional, again, was the Fitz and Simmons scene.
It was like
The entire scene. That was creepy and amazing and so well acted and so well shot and shit.
dude, I wasn't sure either right away. I'm like, it's gotta be Fitz because Jimmy was never alone.
Yeah,
Jimmy was never alone.
yeah.
I'm like, I don't know. And then, oh man, he cut himself, but maybe he's fucking with her. I don't know.
So in the last episode, when it said 4 LMDs detected and it showed Daisy on screen, it didn't mean there are 4 in the shot. It means that we've detected 4 so far because Fitz was already in there. Is that what that means?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
Them fucking with us.
Yeah. Now,
It's like
I
Flash.
love the Fitz and Simmons scene, except for the fact that, like, how can you tell and you gotta cut yourself and stuff? Like, you could just use the door.
He's right there.
The door is right there.
Yeah.
These are 2 very intelligent people. I guess you're just worried, like, LMD detected and just runs off. But at least you know and you're away from him, I guess, right? He doesn't stab you in the thigh.
Maybe you can shoot him.
Like, she stabbed him in the thigh, right? You gotta be careful, because the thigh has one of those arteries there, like the lifeblood artery.
I'm sure that they knew, as an LMD, he knew what he was doing.
I don't know. So, in the framework, Radcliffe told Ada to get rid of 1 regret for each person.
I guess, yeah.
Like, their biggest regret or
They
just
removed,
1 regret.
they removed a regret for each person.
Yeah.
But, like, just those regrets being removed changed
A lot.
a lot, I guess.
Like,
If
what-
That's all they did.
What is Daisy's regret that creates Ward? Regret that he was Hydra? Well, no, that she didn't turn Hydra?
I mean,
Because they're an agent
there is no
of Hydra.
shield, there's Hydra, so they could be
And
Hydra.
and Phil isn't an agent.
Yeah, so he might not have prevented Hydra from taking over.
But he hates Inhumans. Or fears them.
I wonder what the Avengers are doing.
Maybe there are none.
They're all dead.
Maybe Hydra took
Maybe they're-
over
maybe
in
they're
Cap
Hydra
2.
agents.
Hydra takes over in Cap 2. Takes out Captain America.
Hydra America.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, him talking about reality is just perception and stuff, he just fucked himself.
What do you mean?
Radcliffe.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
it was
he
him
did.
saying all that kind of stuff that he's
I
like,
know.
okay, good, thank you.
Like, this whole thing, like, you can live forever in this world. It's like, no. Like, the people that are hooked up to it, they are experiencing that world.
Mm-hmm.
But he also had to upload the original Ada to it, right? So, like, there's 2 different ways you can be in there. You can just be plugged in, or you can be saved into it. The saved ones aren't real people.
Well,
You know, like, he is dead.
if it's so real of everything and whatnot, why didn't he just upload himself to begin with? Why did he say, hey, bring me out in 24 hours? Like, why do you gotta come out?
Well, he was losing time in there, too, because she was like, it has been 24 hours. He's like, huh? Well, okay, weird.
Well, yeah, I know, but, like, if it's such a perfect world and that's your perception is what's reality and all that kind of stuff, and why not just stay there? Why not just plug yourself in and not come out?
I guess he didn't trust Ada to be the perfect caretaker yet, and he still had more preparations. I mean, hell, it's not like it's commercially available or anything.
No, but I just don't like.
Maybe he's just doing testing until he can get everybody to sign up for this thing.
It just seems weird. He's like, well, this is the same as being a real person anyway.
Yeah.
Well, then why don't you just stay in there? Well, I don't want to.
First of all, I don't know why Ada decided to replace all the people at S.H.I.E.L.D.
Because they're causing problems, I guess? I don't know.
I guess. But I'm just saying, like, I suppose if I was Radcliffe and I knew that S.H.I.E.L.D. is still actively looking for me, I would be like, okay, I can't just go in here and pretend everything's okay, because what if S.H.I.E.L.D. finds us, just turns the fucking button off, and I'm dead. I'm Deadsville. Dead as fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the way it's
Not
set
in
up,
real
the
life.
framework is amongst, like, everything.
Yeah, but they could probably still destroy it.
But you can't... How?
I don't know. Daisy does a lot of shit with hacking.
Yeah, but remember them trying to find it?
Yeah.
There's no, like, location of, like... The framework isn't a location.
Yeah, but if it can be created into a bunch of different places, I'm sure they could do some kind of fucking magic hacking where you're like, I've created a program that will hunt down each individual spot and erase it from any database. They do shit like that. I don't think it's like... It's impossible now to destroy it. It's obviously not impossible to destroy it.
Okay.
If you can create something, you can destroy it.
You should try removing, like, an individual picture from the internet.
Well, yeah, but that has to be connected. Like, it's still like a BitTorrent kind of thing where it's connected to everything, right? Because it's different processing power going to one thing.
No.
Whereas a picture is a picture.
This is spread across the internet, they said. This is everywhere.
Oh, no, the computing power is spread across. They had to be able to power it. It's spread across multiple devices, piggybacking off the processing power of everybody's devices.
Yeah, but the
and
way...
then funneling to one thing.
No, that's just where those people are plugged into.
So you're saying that those things aren't connected at all?
They are. Everything's
Yeah.
all connected in a
Yeah.
way.
So if it's all connected, they could all be destroyed together.
No, it can't. It's all connected in the way the internet's all connected.
Yeah.
Can you just destroy the internet? It's not. It's,
I mean, many countries that have times of revolt have blacked out the internet. I mean, it can be done, yeah.
I mean, you go and shut down Suddenlink, but the internet's still up.
Well, it's never happened in America.
No, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You have to shut
But
down
it's
the-
possible that a country that has a provider can shut down their internet services.
Yeah, but the internet's not destroyed. It's just your connection to the internet's been destroyed.
Yeah, but if everybody turned off all of their connections and there weren't no connections, the internet wouldn't cease to exist.
Would it?
If there was no connections to each other, that's what intranet is.
So it's just all gone then.
I mean,
So if I plug back in, it's still gone.
it's like, I mean,
Or is it all there still?
internet is just ones and zeros connecting with other ones and zeros. I mean,
Yeah.
is it actually exist? It's like saying, well, I have stuff stored in the cloud. It's like, yeah, you have it as ones and zeros online being shared with each other, right? But if there were no devices connected to, like all the devices suddenly turned off,
Yeah.
like, does the internet still exist? I would say no, because nothing's computing it.
So if you
I
connect,
think
if
it's-
you connect
but-
back in, then it's all gone?
Well, if there's nothing to connect to, then yes. If everything's turned off, then there's no information to share with another device, right? Like if all the feeds and everything's down, it's all gone. I don't know what this has to do with the framework.
That's how the framework's set up. That's
Yeah.
how they were able to just connect into it just now.
Yeah, because they have, yeah.
Right?
The framework, they were asking how is Radcliffe getting enough power to power this thing, right? Is what they said. They said he's piggybacking off the power and processing power of devices from all over the world. Is what he
Okay.
had said, right? So that means that there's a program that's leached itself into all of those devices.
Mm-hmm.
So if they were able to create a virus to infect that program that spread to device to device to device, they could erase the program.
They'd have to destroy, like, the entire world's, like, devices.
Just the program on the devices. It'd be like Snapchat is a thing,
Yes.
right?
I understand that.
And it's on a phone, and I can go and delete Snapchat off my phone. And if everybody in the world deletes Snapchat off their phone, no one will be able to Snapchat each other.
True. Does that mean Snapchat's gone?
If no one uses it, yeah.
So removing it from your phone means that that device doesn't have that program.
Yeah, so if everybody does it, including like the Snapchat server, everything is removed and destroyed, it wouldn't exist anymore. You're saying that it spreads over everything, and I'm saying if you remove it from everything, it's no longer there.
All right.
I'm just saying, I think Daisy. I don't think this thing is going to last to the end of the Marvel universe. I think they're going to get rid of it somehow. I think one of those ways of doing it. I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying like it's unrealistic or something. I don't know why you're arguing against it. Like you don't think they can take down the framework?
It's not as easy as you're making it sound, no.
When did
Like
I
the whole
say
thing
that
of
was
what they-
easy?
Huh?
What did I say that was easy? That they could hack and try to destroy
You
it?
said that the Daisy can just go in there and just destroy it.
Okay, that's a very simple way of saying that they could try to
They could
program
destroy
it away. Yeah.
I think it's more than that. I think the way it's set up, it's not just a simple like. It's not a simple just like, well, you just, and now it's gone.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way it was described was that there's parts of this everywhere, right?
I mean,
Everywhere.
not necessarily.
Just because you made a virus to destroy a program on this device doesn't mean it's destroying every device's program. Like,
well, on a single device,
If you get on your phone and you have a virus that destroys your Snapchat, it's not destroying my Snapchat.
Yeah, it would be like
You have to find every single device that involves this program to destroy it.
Yeah.
And
All
it's
right.
everywhere. That's how they could plug into it from the Zephyr.
Yes.
I mean, it's basically the internet, but a lot more advanced and using Darkhold magic.
Yeah. Well, I don't know how the Darkhold magic will like fit. Like that's the one thing that's a little confusing about it. Is like, are there physical servers that Ada has traveled around putting, or are they using Darkhold knowledge or magic or what have you to add this to devices, and how are they doing that? My assumption is the internet. I don't think they're actually going and finding devices and putting it in there.
No, they're not.
You know what I'm saying?
There's no way they traveled all the places they mentioned.
Yeah, and I don't think the Darkhold is actually like flowing through the internet and putting it onto people's phones. I think it's just giving them information on how they can put the system onto these devices, or the program onto these devices. I think that's a reasonable conclusion. I think that Daisy is uniquely qualified as one of the best hackers in the world to be able to, one, they got to be able to find it, but the most important thing is finding their people, not even taking down the framework. As of right now, the framework is doing nothing to anybody. It's not bad in a way. It's just a simulation. The only thing they're trying to do is to get their people back, right? I imagine that the framework as itself won't continue to be a thing, and if that's the case, it would probably be destroyed. And if it's going to be destroyed, it's probably through some kind of programming, because that's how it was created.
I think at the end of the season, it's still going to be around.
I don't know.
I mean,
maybe
it
it
went
will,
through
maybe
all
it
the work
won't.
of putting Agnes into it. Now Radcliffe's in it, so now you're just like, well, they're just dead. Just Ada's trying to perfect machines.
Is she trying to what?
Perfect machines. She's trying to like make a machine that can feel joy and love.
Oh,
and hope.
perfect the LMD?
Yeah, like she's using a machine that's connected to a human mind that hopefully can feel emotions.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, is she gonna try to do that with all LMDs in the future?
It
And
sounds
how
like,
is she gonna make herself? She said like, when I feel hope.
it
or
sounds like
joy.
her goal is to do it to herself, but maybe what they say last episode, that even scum has its purpose.
Yeah.
So maybe she's trying to do the test on the Superior and figure out how it can work without risking her own programming herself.
But if she does that, won't she? She's gonna need her own mind to be able to feel it, right, or whatever, like her own person.
Could she upload? Is that why? I mean,
Is
she
she-
uploaded the original Agnes.
Yeah. Is she like trying to find like a way to program those emotions or something?
Like the original Agnes. I mean, that person is dead, but a copy of her consciousness is in the framework. Could she then take that and upload it into herself?
I don't know. Maybe.
So even though that's not actually Agnes, it would be, for all intents and purposes, one that could feel all those emotions because it's a real person.
If that's the case, then why didn't she just upload what's his name into it and then just try to use that to?
Maybe
Instead, she kept his head in a bubble.
Maybe she's thinking there's some
Praying.
kind of limitation to what the LMDs can actually do. So if she can study what the brain is doing compared to the LMD, she can try to enhance the LMD. Is that, I guess maybe that makes
Maybe.
sense. I don't know, but so it's like a wireless connection.
I mean, it was connected with its little things on its brain
Yeah.
to something, but then it has to be sent to him somehow.
Yeah.
What's a range?
I mean, I guess it's the Darkhold, so you can
Yeah.
just
Well,
say
she's like,
magic.
here's reading. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I don't know what all she read and what all she's doing. She created the brain itself
Yeah.
after she read the Darkhold, and they didn't have the framework until the Darkhold. So maybe this is something else that the Darkhold's taught her, that she's like, well, I'm going to try to do this, and I'll just cut his head off.
Well, I guess utility-wise, if you think about it, it's the exact same method of what's happening with the framework. It's a body that's controlling an avatar. Whereas the body in the real world is controlling an avatar like Daisy. In the framework, there's a head controlling an avatar. It's just not in the framework, it's in the real world. But, like, I guess the control is probably the same then, right?
Yeah.
So, it's like the same language, but a different dialect. I don't know. I guess it's kind of the same that way. Darkhold is some weird fucking shit.
Yeah, and there's no way of, like, people just read it and they're like, oh, wow, look at this stuff. And, like, well, what the fuck is it? What's
It's
in there?
really hard to differentiate where, like, the magic, to not have a better term, of the Darkhold combines with technology. But then I think, like, was it the Darkhold just telling you how far technology can go? Because, I mean, what do people say that technology advanced so much to a prehistoric culture as magic, right? Like, if you went to the 1600s and say, hey, I have a box in my pocket that I can talk to somebody in China right now, you know, they'd be like, that's magic.
Yeah.
Or hell, you go far back enough and you have a lighter, that's magic, you have fire.
Well, yeah, like in Hocus Pocus.
Yeah.
Fire in his hand.
Yeah. So, if that's the case, shit, I lost my train of thought. What were we talking about? The magic, the Darkhold.
Technology and Darkhold.
So if that's the case, then do you think the Darkhold is, I mean, it is from Doctor Strange and it has something to do with magic. But is Ada using magic, or is she using a technology so advanced it appears to be magic that she's gaining from the Darkhold? Or I guess Radcliffe is.
Well, I don't know what he's doing now.
Yeah.
Well, we had that discussion before about, like, when people read it, were they seeing magic, like information about magic, or were they seeing stuff about technology? Because they always see it in their language. But is it different stuff that they're seeing? Like, did the engineer guy that was Ghost Rider's, like, uncle, whatever,
yeah.
did he see different stuff than what Ada's seeing now? Because, like, he was, like, he turned himself into something that could create matter and all that, remember?
Well, he read the Darkhold and then created something that made him do that, right?
Yeah.
So the Darkhold, as we've seen, has only ever given information.
Well, yeah.
Right?
But information on what exactly?
But it like, is it necessarily like it's, I don't think it's giving spells. I think it's giving, like, what do you want? What do you want to accomplish? Here has how to accomplish it. And here's how to build the shit you need to accomplish it.
Yeah. Because, I mean, it made Ada build a sling ring portal thing.
Yeah.
Remember that?
And a brain.
And a brain. And the framework, I guess. And
Yeah, the
that
framework
guy
came from it.
That guy built that one thing that sent those guys to, like, the mirror world or wherever the hell they went. And then they were in... Or he had, like, carbon powers.
So it just has to be giving you either inspiration or just, like, a straight-up guide for advanced technology.
Maybe.
You know? Like, I don't think that it had, like, a spell and you read the spell and the framework was created or anything.
Yeah.
That would be one of those two simple things.
Yeah. But could it be, like, here's a way to go through portals, and here's a technological way to make it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, here's a way to make another dimension, and here's, like, the technological way to make it.
Yeah.
Like, is the framework actually just another dimension that they're, like, accessing through technology?
I wouldn't believe so. I mean, could it be revealed that's the case? Maybe with more information, I guess. But as of right now, I would say it's simply, I shouldn't say simply, but it's a simulation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
it's pretty much the Matrix.
yeah, they're plugging people in the Matrix.
And in the Matrix, we had a very famous and gifted hacker enter in as Neo and become the One. Mm-hmm. And then S.H.I.E.L.D., we have a very gifted, famous hacker, Daisy, entering into the framework.
She can go in there and have all these powers.
Will she become the One?
I
don't know.
I wonder if she's going to have inhuman powers in there.
I would imagine if she is with Ward, she didn't have her powers when she back then, right?
No, but Coulson was never a teacher, and they wrote...
It would depend if she touched the Terrigen Crystal.
Yeah, well, they wrote Inhumans on the board and stuff, too.
But because she knows she actually does have it, can she override the programming of the simulation?
Does she know? Like, she woke up, it's like, boyfriend, like, Lincoln, did she know what she was doing, or was she just happy and, like, waiting?
I think she... I believe she knows. I don't think we know, I guess, but she seems surprised to see the picture.
Is Jimmy just fucked?
I think Jimmy might be buried alive. Unless, like, it's an empty grave and she's really alive.
Like,
Could she have faked her death to get out of Hydra?
maybe she went undercover as that Hydra agent and got killed there? I don't know.
There's only two possibilities. One, she's dead, and then she was replaced. She has a dead body. She's dead. If you die in the frame, you're dead. I don't know. And two, I would say it's a fake out, meaning that she's not really dead. She just had to fake her death.
Maybe.
And then they were shown that.
Yeah, didn't you say if you die in the framework, you die in real life?
Just like the Matrix.
So what happens if you put yourself in there and you're just dead already? Now what happens?
I would say that you wouldn't be able to connect and you just wouldn't be in it.
The error
Yeah.
404?
I would say something like that. Like if you try to connect to it in a video game to another server and it doesn't go through, you're not just like dead on the ground, you know? Damn it! And then people come over and teabag you. Why have that line about deploying the daisies if we were never to see them again?
Make it like, oh shit, all the daisies are coming. Like, oh, they blew them all up. Okay.
I figure if that... I figure like... Look, I'm not going to forget that for a long time. Right? I will not forget that sight. So if they had like one shot with like all the daisies there and then it just blew up, I'm like, shit, they're gone. But because we didn't have that shot and we have no idea, I can't just assume they're gone. I can't assume it's gone from the world. I just can't.
If that's the case, then we have Fitz and all those daisies still running around.
Yeah. One man and all the women. You know my favorite Daisy in this episode?
What?
It was Daisy in that outfit with the shotgun axe. That was great. And then she's like telling Gemma like the shit she exactly needs to hear and we want to hear. And then she fought Mace in one of the best fights they've had.
That's a good
Shield.
fight. I like that.
Like not like they've had better fights with like when the one shot with Daisy in the season 3.
The one
whatever,
where she like broke her wrist or whatever.
her elbow.
Yeah.
But like that shot, like that's amazing. It's a technical achievement in how they were able to pull that off. This one, just through sheer choreography, I felt like was one of their better fights I've ever had.
Yeah.
It might not be the shot the best, but it also, it had that kind of muted color scheme where it was orange and black.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Mace was so much more threatening too.
Yeah, but he was so technical. I love the. He fought like Count Dooku. Count Dooku is always very with his movements. He's never like like this. He's always like 1, 2.
Like he was
3.
blocking. He's like,
Yeah, Mace is like he's like doing like fucking Batman Begins blocks, like up like that. It was great, and then Daisy has that acrobatic,
yeah, she did at least 2
mix
flip
with
type things.
mix with her quake power and stuff, and you can tell it's Chloe Bennett in a lot of those shots. You know what I'm saying? Like, just great.
Yeah.
There's nothing to complain about that at all, is there? Better not be. All right, I don't have anything else.
Okay.
What an amazing, amazing episode. Props to all the actors for pulling off creepy LMD
Dude,
performances.
They felt like robots.
Yeah, they did a really good job.
But then, like, sometimes they didn't. But then it was just like, man, that feels like a robot right there. Just like, it was like small
Yeah.
things. Mac just felt like a Terminator.
Yes. I'll give the most props to Ian, whatever his name, the guy who plays Fitz, for the terror of being stabbed by your girlfriend into instant, I'm a robot, Gemma, stop.
Yeah.
Like, the way he did it was, like, so sincere and earnest as an actor, and then dead inside.
Dude, it was, Gemma, no,
Yeah.
Gemma.
Yeah.
Like, just,
That was the best performance of the episode for me.
it's crazy. Good job.
Except for all those daisies.
That wasn't a performance. They just stood there.
Q&A!
Kevin said, I'd say a new base is in order. Any ideas what new toys they could add to it?
I don't know. I don't know if the base is gone or destroyed or... I mean, yes, it was a lot of, like, blowy-uppy shit. A couple barrels worth.
Yeah.
But they were also, like... Well, one is, like, underground, right? And they were also kind of in that, like, hangar corridor thing that has, like, the blast doors.
Open the blast doors.
So maybe was it one blast door closed or...
Yeah.
Even if it wasn't, I mean,
The
I
back
imagine...
one was.
Yeah. I imagine those are made for explosions.
They need a helicarrier. I want to see S.H.I.E.L.D. with a helicarrier.
Yeah, that
Where's
would
the
be
one
cool.
that Nick Fury took? Where'd that go? They still got that somewhere?
We haven't seen it since then.
Yeah.
Maybe he still has it.
He's just flying around in
Yeah,
it.
we don't know what he's doing.
Shire folks said, random Q&A because I watched S.H.I.E.L.D. on Fridays. Which story did you prefer more, the Ghost Rider arc or this LMD arc?
I personally, it's weird. Like, different characters I liked differently, or I liked more than their story in a different arc. Like, really, really, really enjoy Ghost Rider and Robbie Reyes, but I liked Daisy in this arc more.
Yeah.
Like, Daisy was kind of like still getting over all of her shit.
See, the thing that's crazy with it is, like, you had Daisy who was, like, getting her stuff and wasn't wanting to be with S.H.I.E.L.D. and everything, and then you get her back into S.H.I.E.L.D., and now it's like, well, who the fuck is S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, everyone's
right?
like, who?
Yeah.
So, but no, I think I like the LMD arc better. It's left more questions of, like, who can we trust and all that kind of stuff.
Like, I probably had the best reaction to something with Ghost Rider, but I preferred the LMD story. But Ghost Rider had those moments of, like, you know, like, who are you to judge me? It's like, I'm not the one who judges Chica. You know, like, that shit, that was cool.
There's every time he flamed, like,
Yes.
the way it, like, just dissolved his face and stuff, burned it away.
I'm not the one who decides, Chica. Yeah. You can't beat that.
Agent 79 said, Eric, how would you determine which Daisy is real in a room of LMDs?
Would shut the doors and I'd figure it out. It would require a lot of experimentation, a lot of lab-controlled experiments where you have to repeat and try to get the same results over and over again. And then you would have to find a peer-reviewed journal, so bring in some other people to try to replicate your own results. And I'll just create a bunch of LMDs of me to do that. You know, so I don't bother anybody else. So we'll just have one Daisy per one LMD of Eric. I think that would probably solve the... What do you ask?
Steve said, why is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. so fucking good? Okay, serious question now. How many Daisy LMDs would Eric take? Aaron can keep Mac. If you walked in,
how many LMDs are there?
If you walked, what was there, like 15 there? If you walked in, you're like, oh. Like, Eric, if you want some, you can take some. You're like, oh, really?
Yeah.
Like, how many do you take?
And you get one Mac?
Apparently, I get the Mac one.
You get the Mac? I would say, I can't decide. Enough. I would take enough Daisies. At least 7.
Okay.
One for every day of the week.
It's like half.
Yeah, at least.
One for each day of the week. Let's go. Agent 79 also said, is Gemma's death in the framework a deliberate choice by Ada? Could Ada be the girl in Fitz's car? This bitch.
See, I had thought... With Fitz, I initially thought, what's his one regret? Maybe it has something to do with his dad. That's what they're setting up.
They've talked about that earlier.
On a different way of thinking, if it's not something to do with the dad, and S.H.I.E.L.D. turned to Hydra, and Fitz... Let's say that is Simmons, right? Let's just say it is. They could theoretically have left S.H.I.E.L.D. and then, through their brilliance, created stuff that got them filthy rich. Right? They can still be together. Because just like Daisy said, if there's one thing I believe in, it's that Fitz and Simmons belong together. I wonder if that would transcend...
Is that going to be one of the big things?
A robot,
in the framework is that they... Fitz, you belong with Gemma.
Yeah. I would imagine, regardless of programming, it's still going to happen. So, I don't know if she's dead. There might be a false narrator there. Like, why show this? It's like, well, she is dead, but she didn't really die. Like legally, she's dead.
Legally?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, she has a death certificate.
She has the... Okay.
Yeah.
She's just walking around with it somewhere.
Yeah. See this?
Mark YB said, the lady agent with the short hair is the same one from the DEO and Supergirl 211, right?
Oh, it's the exact same one?
That's what I said.
I didn't think it was the exact same one.
I think it's the one from the Thing type episode. Remember that?
So, she plays a background, not important...
She's important.
Officer of an agency in Marvel and DC in the same time?
I guess.
I thought they just put that short hair.
No, I think it's the same person. Do you remember the one I'm talking about with the...
No, I know exactly who you're talking about. I guess it could be. I don't know.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
Mark.
I didn't want to assume all short hair girls look the same.
No, I'm not assuming that they
Racist.
all look the same. I think that she's her.
Okay. She has like the same exact outfit.
Yeah, that's what made me think that she's her.
Okay.
I'm like, she looks just like the one from that.
How have I not heard about this?
Harshal, they went into Eric's brain for that last scene of room filled with Daisy LMDs. What was Radcliffe planning with that?
It's not exactly my brain, because in my brain they're not all wearing the same outfit. What did he say? What was the last part?
What was Radcliffe planning with all those Daisy LMDs? I don't think it was Radcliffe. He was out for 24 hours. I think that Ada did it all.
Yeah, I think because part of their plan was that Daisy had to meet individually with all of the Inhumans. So maybe she created all of those Daisies to each go out and kill an Inhuman.
Maybe. They wanted to kill Inhumans, right?
Because I can't think of any other reason why there's multiple Daisies and not multiple anybody else.
I don't know. They did make a thing about, like, you have to go see each one individually. It's going to be very good.
Yeah, and she was confused by that. So, that's probably... That has to be what it is, unless I'm missing something.
And then they just kill them. I wonder if those LMDs somehow have, like, quakey powers in any way. Because she's like, they won't have it. Just and then hugged her and stuff. So maybe not quite as good as Hive/Ward exploding in space, but a very close second.
As an ending?
I'm guessing it's in terms of episodes.
In terms of, like, it was very, very well edited in the end.
Well, Harshaw said, Fitz going rogue, badass Daisy, great character moments, Radcliffe dead, Ward's back, best episode of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
It's one of the best.
It was really good.
And we didn't talk about it, but I truly think Robot May, I think that we had that conversation about sentience. I think that she had hit every one of the ticks for becoming sentient.
Well, I like that
towards the end.
She was talking about the regrets. She's like, that's what makes people human.
Yeah.
And you have none of those. You are not the Coulson that I cared about.
Yeah.
So, she definitely had something going on.
Yeah.
Something. So, if she can be sentient and be, like, real, right? Does that mean that she's, like, alive kind of thing? Like a real person?
Using the word alive, I don't know. I would say she's real. I would say she's sentient and should have personhood. Yes.
Okay.
But is she alive? I don't know.
But putting that memories and person and stuff like that into the framework makes them not real then?
It wouldn't, I mean, I'm not saying,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean, but she's not May. She thinks, like, she's a perfect copy of May, but she's not the original May. Like, if the original May was dead, and then we had her, I wouldn't be like, well, it's not like May's dead. I'd be like, no, May died.
Yeah.
And this is a new one.
May 2.0.
Yeah, so I would say that they're not alive once their body and brain had died.
John said that S.H.I.E.L.D. comes back in April.
Yeah, this is a break.
It's almost the end of February. We have a month.
Jeez.
And then whatever time it is in there. Like, we have one more week of February and then all of March.
Yeah.
By the time it comes back, fucking Game of Thrones will be on. Global Marvel said, thoughts on Ward instead of Lincoln. Will he return for a while? Or mystery like in the ending? No face shown?
See, it has to be the real Daisy and not the fake one in control, because she thought it was Lincoln first, right? She said Lincoln.
True.
And then found out that the thing was Ward. I mean, and we haven't seen him. It would be weird if it was like picture of Ward and then Lincoln's like, what?
I know you miss him.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm still here.
Yeah. So, no. When I said boyfriend, I immediately thought of Lincoln, but then you said Ward, but I didn't want to hype it up and it not be, and then be disappointed. You know?
I was hyping it.
So I was like, wait,
Ward.
I was like,
It's
oh
gonna be
no,
Ward,
I
isn't
don't
it?
know if it's going to be
It's
or
not
not.
Lincoln.
Like, if it is, I'll be so excited, but if it's not, and now that you said it, I'm going to be pissed.
Damn it, Aaron!
Yeah. I think that this, if the LMD arc is over, which is not, because Ada and stuff is still around, but like, if they're taking the break, and then this is like the next chapter, and the setup for the final...
So, is the next arc going to be them just in the framework?
I mean, it could be. It could be like a fun little Flashpoint.
Like they're running around in the Matrix?
Yeah, like Flashpoint was only 2 episodes in The Flash this season. Which, is fine because we got some cool stuff happening now. But would it have been cool to kind of like explore the world of Flashpoint for a bit? It might be cool to explore the world of
Hydra.
Agents of Hydra.
Alright.
And if you're going to do that, and you have the opportunity to bring back Brett Dalton, bring him. What the hell is he doing? He doesn't know anything. Let him do it.
He's busy.
He ain't busy.
He was in a game.
Took a picture. else? You got anything else?
That's all, and the Q&As are all, and all.
That was a long discussion. That was a long episode. We got 2 more shows to do.
We do.
Okay.
Poll for anything?
Poll, yeah. First one. So, poll for this week. Aaron, what's it going to be?
With having the break now, and arcs been happening, what's been your favorite arc for this season? Was it the Ghost Rider arc that we had? Or has it been the LMD arc that we've had?
And we're going to... You only get 2 choices, so you have to pick one. Like, I would say, I love Ghost Rider, the character, but I love the story more in LMD, so I'm going to go with LMD.
Yeah. There was some good moments in Ghost Rider.
Yeah.
I think for me, I like the LMD story better, though.
Okay.
That's how I think so.
Okay, that's what we think. You guys got to say what you think by going to the poll, patreon.com/blindwave, or you can hit the button at the end of the video, which is... Thank you guys for watching this video. The button for Patreon is right over there. You guys can go down to the comments and talk about all the cool things that are happening in this this episode and what you think is going to be happening next time. But please, no spoilers. In the description is also stuff. Let me get that for you. I'll bring it back up. Just give it a second.